Hey everyone, Kyshira here. So I'm super excited to be back with another video. And in this video, I want to talk to you about manifestation. And this is a new topic for me, but it's something that I actually personally really subscribe to. I am all about law of attraction. I am all about speaking life over your business and prayer and, affirming things. And you all, if you don't know, I even have my own line of affirmation cards, which let me grab one. So here's what my affirmation cards look like. They'll be linked down below. They're for creatives and business owners, but I'm all about it, right? And in this video, I want to talk to you about how I manifested success in business. So quick backstory. Over the last 3 years, I've seen huge success in business. I started my business as a side hustle in 2014, 2013, but didn't really get super serious. I want this to be my full-time thing until 2017. And that's when I really started to work on my mindset and just shifted everything. So I went from building my business to be literally right at the 6-figure mark when I left my full-time job, to increasing revenue by 70% my first year as a full-time business owner. This year, my revenue goal was $250,000. We passed that first week in October, and I want to talk to you all about it because literally the thing that's crazy to me is I didn't do anything different in terms of business strategy. I've been doing live streams to sell, same emails to sell, it's been the same thing. So I want to talk to you through my manifestation journey. So if you're interested in this topic, 1, subscribe to this channel, and 2, keep on watching. So the first thing for me, okay, and also know that I am not an expert. This is not my field of study, okay? I'm just talking about my experience. So you can take what you need and leave what you don't. The first thing is creating a vision board. So I actually stopped 2 years ago creating a yearly vision board, and now I just have a big vision board. It's like a cork board, and I separate it into categories, the things in my life that I care about, that I want to manifest, the realities that I desire. I just created that, and it's in my bedroom, and I look at it all the time. And I stopped doing it yearly just because I made my vision board a little bit more long term. It used to be my vision board was short-term goals. Now it's more long-term goals and just visual representation of the feelings I want to have and things like that. And a lot of the board has already manifested. Some of it has, some of it has. But I find that even the things that I've already manifested, it's having that board there's a daily reminder, which helps with the gratitude on days that aren't so hard, on days that aren't so easy, excuse me. So that's been really big for me. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do annual vision boards. The annual ones work for me as well. The annual boards worked really, really well. I just want to try a different strategy out, and that has actually really worked for me. The second version of that is I have a goal board, and it's not pretty at all. It's literally a ginormous pink Post-it note. I got the pad from Staples, and I literally have, I have 2. So one has, desires or goals on it. I forget what I wrote on it. And I have many Post-it notes on it that have the very specific goals that I want to accomplish that mirror the vision board. And I keep that in my home office, but it's behind my monitor, so I can't see it right now. So on there, that's when I wrote things like past 4,000 hours and watch time on YouTube to get monetized. I wrote get my coaching certification. I have different types of very measurable goals written on there, right? I remember it used to say, write and publish your first book. So all of that goes there. Then the second pink Post-it note underneath says manifestations. So whenever something actually happens, like my 4,000 watch hours, I move it from the goals to the manifestations. And so literally this has been really impactful to see it all the time, and then the actual act of moving it, it's just nothing like it. So that's my first thing, the vision board / goal board. And feel free to customize this however you need to. The second thing is to set measurable goals for yourself that are more short term, that will help you accomplish the long term. So for example, one of my short goals that would help with the long term was actually posting at minimum 2 YouTube videos a week. So that's something that will contribute to me getting my overall goal, because sometimes it depends on personalities, but for me, sometimes the overall goal, it can feel overwhelming, it can feel unreachable, it could feel being stuck, not knowing what to do next, how to get there, but breaking it down into smaller measurable goals that you can do daily, weekly, monthly actually help you get closer to that overall bigger goal. So that's one example, right? Like the making 2 YouTube videos a week, or actually enrolling in a coaching course, things like that. So setting a goal. The third thing is whatever goals that you have for like the day, the week, the month, write them on some kind of post-it note and put it where you will see it every day. So one thing I've been doing all year is writing my revenue goal for the month on a post-it and putting it on my monitor, because every day I'm on my computer, every single day. Even if it's not a long time on the weekend, I'm still on the computer. So I will always see it. I will have it in my home office and my actual office. For you, it might be putting it in your bathroom, putting it on a refrigerator, your bedroom, like wherever you will see it every day. This is not going to work if you put it on a post-it note and put it somewhere you're not going to look. Like if you know that you don't go in your living room that much, like don't put it in there. You're not going to see it. So for me, my computer, like I know I'm going to be looking at this monitor, putting it where I'm going to see it every day. Like it's just something about it, because it's going to motivate you and inspire you to actually, get to work and do the work, and it gives you something to work towards. And you're always really blown and shocked at the end when you're like, I hit that goal. Like what? Oh my God. It just really fires you up, and it keeps you really optimistic. The fourth thing is daily affirmations. So I'm really big on affirmations. I told you all I have my affirmation cards. So I actually make sure that I say affirmations out loud to myself every day. If I'm in the mood, I'll say 5 to 10. If I'm like, I'm running, I'll just do 1. So that's why I love my own affirmation card deck, because I'll pull a card and just read it out loud to myself, and I'll repeat it a couple of times, like, and I say it with energy. So this one says, I release all resistance to receiving money. I am capable of earning $100,000 with ease. And I'll keep saying it. And then another thing that I'll do is I'll take this affirmation and I'll make it apply to that goal, right? So then I'll say, I'm capable of earning, if your goal is 10K a month, I'm capable of earning $10,000 a month with ease, right? There are countless clients ready to enroll in my programs and pay in full, right? There are hundreds of thousands of people out there who are ready to watch and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I would say those things out loud, and I would continue to say it until I believed it, right? And the thing with affirmations is, you can't necessarily, it's not going to work if you don't for real believe it, right? And if you're someone that's working on mindset, initially it's going to feel like that. Initially, you're going to feel resistance. You're going to think this is silly, it's dumb. But if you're someone that's new in your mindset journey, keep doing it, because the more you do it, the more you are going to shift your beliefs and start to believe what you are saying. There's definitely more that goes into shifting your beliefs, but it's just like a small thing that can actually help you. So just know in the beginning it's going to feel crazy. But as you shift your beliefs and realize that you are worth everything you desire, when you say these affirmations, you're going to have more conviction behind it, okay? So just know it's going to feel weird in the beginning, but if you are someone who's already there, you've already been doing your mindset work, saying these affirmations out loud are just going to add to your manifestation journey and just help you get closer to what you desire faster. Next thing that I like to do is release my attachment to the outcome. So this is where you can mess manifestation up really bad. When you get so attached to the thing that you want, there becomes like an obsession. So it's kind of weird, because it's like, yeah, we want you to like do your affirmations and look at your vision board, but we don't want you to obsess about it. So if this is part of your morning routine, for example, where you look at your vision board, when you get out of bed, you do your affirmation, when you go out and go to work or go to your business, let it go. Don't keep thinking all day, like, I gotta get this house, I gotta get this house, I gotta get this house. Like, obsessing over it is not going to help. So you want to release your attachment to the outcome. So it's like, yeah, I'm looking at my revenue goal, but it's not on my mind every waking moment, okay? It might inspire me every now and then when I need it, but it's not something I'm like obsessed about. Like today, my big thing was, and this is the first of the month. So the first of the month is like, okay, you're back at 0 for the month. Like, how you going to get this coin? Today, I'm not obsessing about that. Today, I'm thinking about my YouTube channel and filming my YouTube content and getting my stuff to my video editor and making sure that I'm staying on top of my talking points and all of that, right? So just releasing your attachment to the outcome. The next thing I like to do is visualization. So this is something that I don't do every day, but I definitely do it on a weekly basis. And think of visualization as daydreaming. The only difference is you're visualizing yourself with what you desire. So that could be a new job, a new car, a new house. It could be business growth. It could be just a peace of mind, more time freedom, but really visualize. In my coaching program, the Founder Circle, I actually have a meditation in their portal in the pre-work section around meeting your future self, where we do a visualization of them going 5 years out into the future and like actually seeing the results of their labor that they're currently doing. And the goal of that is to really motivate them, number one, but two, to give them some context to what they're doing now. It's like, this is why you're grinding and working hard. This is why you are investing. This is why you are sacrificing. This is why you are taking risk and doing things that are intimidating to you, because 5 years out, you're going to be providing for your family and living in a beautiful house and having your own staff and all these things. And those things are going to come as a result of what you are doing today, right? So I encourage you to spend some time visualizing. I promise you, it's going to be really, really fun. Like, there's nothing like just envisioning the result of the work that you are currently doing. And then the last thing I want you to do is the work, doing the work. So when it comes to manifestation, it's just like the Bible verse, faith without works is dead. And yes, you want to release attachment to the outcome, but we also need to do a little something, right? So there are definitely instances of, if you're trying to manifest money, there's definitely a chance that you can go and check your mail and there's a random check in there. So there's definitely like those random manifestations, and those things happen and they're amazing. But also thinking through, sometimes you need to actually do things to help it. So for example, if you're trying to manifest money, one thing you may want to do is start to budget, and not budget to necessarily find more money, but budget so that you're preparing yourself for increased financial abundance. If you're not managing your money correctly right now, it might be hard for you to manifest more money, because you might blow through it and not even realize that that it actually happened, right? So you want to think about building better money habits to prepare yourself for this. If you know that you're trying to manifest going full-time in your business, then you know you need to be consistent with working on your business. You need to be consistent with your activities and the things that you are doing, so that your next launch, your next marketing campaign actually performs really well and you manifest the sales that you actually want. So it's kind of like, you know, you're meeting God, the universe, whatever you say, you're meeting them halfway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, okay, fill in the blank, but I'm gonna give you something to work with, right? So just make sure that, while again, random surprise manifestations actually are really good and fun, that you are still doing the work and rising to the vibration of which you want to attract. I think the money example is a really good one, right? Like, are you effectively managing and budgeting what you have? Like, sure, more and excess and abundance is what you desire, but really learning how to manage what you have will help with signaling that you can handle more, right? You want a bigger house, but are you showing love for the place you already have? Yeah, it might be small, it might be cramped, your neighbors might be noisy, but are you expressing gratitude for having shelter? Are you keeping your place clean and organized? Are you showing love to what you currently have in order to make room for more and create space for more? So let me know down in the comments, what else are you doing to manifest your desires? Let's have a conversation. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.